welcome to another video, and in this one we're going to be unboxing Para Bellum's Conquest core starter set, which is this bad boy, and it's huge. So because I can't actually put my camera on my stand because the box is that big, I'll flip over to the stand and I'll open up the box and then we'll have a look what's inside. Okay, in a second. So you get a massive box full of sprues, and in the first one you get the 100 Kingdoms Noble. Look there, horse, front and back. There's a couple of weapon options, head options, stuff like that. This is rather cool. You get 6 objective markers. You get 3 for the 100 Kingdoms and 3 for the spire. This place obviously goes there, the banner piece goes on here, and the 3 little swords, kind of cool. This is the Pyromancer, the Ferromancer for the spire. Again, complete plastic. Lower body, upper body, and there's weapons and stuff. The next sprue you get 3 of. And these are all the same, but you get the household cavalry for the 100 Kingdoms. Again, you get a couple of shield options. Basically, one sprue is one horse. So you get the front and back, different shield options, the tail, weapon options for the rider, his helmet down here, his lance, cloak. So it's pretty good. And then the same for the other 2 as well. Plastic's pretty decent. There's plenty of parts on the sprue. And you can obviously see where it comes in. So then you get this. Now this is the sprue for the brutes. I believe you should get 3 of these. You may have probably another one in there somewhere, but you get enough parts for 3 brutes, and they come with sort of different weapon configurations that you can get. There's 1, 2, yeah, okay, there's 2, and there's the 3rd one here with the different weapons. And these are for the spire. They're a heavy or they're a medium brute unit called brutes. Then the huge sprues. You get 2 of these, and these are for the abomination. As you can see, there's a lot of ball joints and a lot of different feet. It is a huge kit. This thing's probably close to about Imperial Knight size. And then again, the rear part. This part is a little bit of the head. You can sort of see their face here. So yeah, looking forward to building this. In the next, you get 2 of these sprues, and looking at these look like the men-at-arms for the 100 Kingdoms. So I'll just bring this off so you can look at it. So lower legs, it could be the Steel Legion actually, but they look like, yeah, I actually think they probably might be the Steel Legion. Heavy infantry. But yeah, you get 2 sprues of these. Next, you get a load of this stuff, and this will be the drones for the spire. It's quite a lot. They got those strange sort of shields. They have their spears, different head options, bodies. You get a huge amount of them. I think there's 24 of those in total. And then last, you get the crossbowman for the 100 Kingdoms. Just break that away. So really nice detail on these actually. Really nice. The crossbows. So they look really awesome. And that's because this game is a rank and file game. You then get a big bag of bases. Again, the same bases that are in the other unboxings I've done with the characters, the small round black ones. But the difference with them is, in this we get these, and these are the stands. So that's a regiment stand, and obviously they will just go straight in like that. You get loads of them. Of course, you get the really big one for the abomination. Get rid of that. Like that. And you get larger, sort of medium-sized ones for your cavalry and for your brutes. So you can sort of see a good size comparison straight away. And then compared to your different sort of size stands that you get. So I'll throw all of this in the box, and then we'll have a little look at the cards and the rulebook. Alright, so the cards. So you've got a number of cards. You've got the Ferromancer for the Spire. Quite good quality actually. These would build your command deck as well as give you a handy reference for your stats. So you've got class light infantry type, then your maneuver, volley, I believe C, I think is combat, attacks, wounds, resolve, defense, and then I think that's magic. I think we'll go through the stats properly in a minute. And then you've got them for the 100 Kingdoms. You've got the global, the men-at-arms, the crossbowmen, and then the household. They're not the Steel Legion. So you don't get the Steel Legion in this set. So all of those guys are men-at-arms, not the Steel Legion. Steel Legion are more of a heavy infantry type unit for the 100 Kingdoms. And then you get some objective cards. So good at shatter their spirit. This objective is complete if an enemy regiment becomes shattered. It's quite cool. Yeah. And then the rulebook. So the rulebook is an A5, sorry. You can download the rulebook for free off the website, as well as the army lists. And obviously you get this lovely picture of the world map. Some pretty awesome artwork. See, there we go. Some pretty awesome artwork. The different kinds of stuff you can do. You've got the principles of battle, the turn sequence, out of combat actions, allocating wounds, testing morale, command models, characters, magic, terrain, drawing events, and in fighting and battle, scenarios and whatnot. This is a cool spire. That's actually its head here. So it goes through all of the rules, some artwork for a spire. Some of the artwork in it is really, really nice. So there's your stats here. So obviously march, volley, clash, attacks, wounds, resolve, defense, and innovation, and what they all do. Some beautiful artwork. One of the cool things with Conquest is not everything starts on the table at once, unlike say Warhammer Fantasy Battle where you set up your whole army. In this, it kind of, all the games kind of escalate, so your light infantry, that will come on first, and then your medium infantry or your medium units, and then your heavy units will arrive, and each turn you kind of roll for them, so there's a constant sort of flow of troops coming across the battlefield. A little bit more realistic kind of actions that you can perform out of combat and in combat. I believe that's a Steel Legion, or it could have been one of the new Knightly Orders. He is an awesome model. So marching and maneuvering, charging. Again, it's, if you've played Warhammer Fantasy Battle or similar mass rank and file games, you'll understand how a lot of this works. Reforming the 100 Kingdoms crossbowmen. So yeah, you kind of get the picture with the kind of different sort of things you can do. Allocating rooms and stuff like that. So the noble, mounted noble against what looks like a brute from the spire. Some of the artwork is just phenomenal. Obviously rules for elevated positions and siege warfare, I believe. Yep. So cool. You do get a couple of army lists in the back, only for the two factions, the 100 Kingdoms and the Spire. But you also get the rules for pretty much most, I think, if not all, of the units that are coming out. So the Para Bellum have just shown off the militia box set, which also has the militia bowmen in the same set. So you can either build them as militia, armed with, I believe, spears and shields. Do they have spears? Or you can build them up as bowmen. And I think one of the characters that's sort of associated with these guys is also coming out. And then you've got the Spire stuff, and I think the drone, their clones, I think, are what coming. One of the clone units, I believe, which is kind of cool. And then you know the world map. So that is Conquest, Last Argument of Kings by Para Bellum. I've got all the links and everything in the description below for you to go and check out. Their Facebook page, the website. Again, the rules are free to download, and there is an army builder on the website for you to use if you need to. And all of the lore in the background for the game is there as well. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to like the channel, follow me on Facebook, and I've also got a Patreon page if you want to support me in other ways. Thanks again. Bye-bye.